Want to know why my 10-day limit prevents me from uploading this video? When I was at the mental institute, okay, I was talking to this guy who's come out of the room. He was a friendly guy. I was talking to him, being therapeutic. He was being therapeutic to me, and the nurse got mad at me for talking to him. How the fuck is that allowed in the mental institute? That's what they're there for, ain't it? They're there to fucking help you get through shit, fucking talk to you and fucking stuff. Well, you fucking tell me I'm in there for this, now I can't have it? What the fuck is that? Not having treatment? You fucking asshole doctors, you evil sorcerers, put me in your citadel of sorcery, your torture chamber of solitude. Tell me you gotta ignore me all the time and tell me I can't talk to nobody about nothing when I need to talk to somebody about something that's bothering me. That's what the mental institute's for. I pity the fool. Tell me I can't use a mental institute for what a mental institute's for. I pity the fool. Tell me I can't use a hospital what a hospital's for. I pity the fool to tell me I got insurance and can't use my hospital's diagnostic equipment to let me diagnose myself because I am my own doctor and I know my body better than you. And I trust myself with my body better than I trust any of you because you've always malpracticed me everywhere you've ever went, injured me all the time unnecessarily, did weird shit to me when I didn't need to be done, fucking did shit wrong when it needed to be handled right and didn't do it the right way. My birth on down throughout my life, medical technology has misused, mishandled, abused me, mistreated me my whole life. I'm gonna serve a motherfucker and I just want fucking answers. Alright, I'm serving motherfucker along the way and I just want some goddamn fucking answers, okay? Say it right, say it right, say it right. It's not video in America. And maybe I'll post this. I'm trying to post it off YouTube. I can't post it on my YouTube fucking movie. And by the time tomorrow gets here, time I can upload more movies, like I'm gonna have so many fucking videos between this and that, it's gonna be lost in my data bank disk, a data chip of fucking videos I just record constantly all day long, just me rambling to my phone, talking about every little thing, and I hate repeating myself, so I just try not to do it. There's always something new, there's always something trying to be phenomenal, impressive, formulative with my words, informative about myself in its entirety. I want honesty and I want clarity. I want my whole past thoroughly researched by all these fucking doctors who think they know better than me, who are going to tell me they know better than me about myself. Hey, research my fucking past very thoroughly. Line it up with what I said about my story. You fucking be amazed how fucking bullshit. You just mistreated me so bad. You'll be amazed at how bad you went wrong about me and how right I am about myself. My story lines up perfectly. It's a perfectly good story. My story is valid. My story legit. I'm too legit to quit, baby. One of my heroes, the Almighty Hammer. I wonder if he was a father of Thor. Another hero from Legends and Myths. I've never heard someone preach in the Bible talk about Thor, to be honest. You're not supposed to pray to them, about them. They exist in our lives, our imaginations. That makes them real and beyond some other realm. In the Matrix, that is heaven. That is an option in heaven. But you don't get to it unless you die, go to heaven, or until after heaven gets here and says, hey, we're going to do this, we'll set up and go like this. And so you end up getting it. So if you want to upload that anytime soon, they'll tell you, hey, we got a machine we brought with us. Sorry. They will. You ain't gonna worry. Heaven shows up with all the answers all at once. And they show up with spaceships. What they do. It's a grand spectacular display. But I'm not sure if the real heaven shows up first or like if a false heaven shows up to like play a trick on us. No, it's the real heaven. It's over here. It's on its way. Coming soon. How far can I post this? Oh. I'm gonna post it on Facebook. Nobody has to be afraid of heaven. Heaven forgives, heaven loves. Whatever you think heaven is, it's real. Whatever you believe to be your high power, have it. Whatever you believe to be heaven, it's going to be there for you in heaven. It's a message. The message was a core principle provided in all of the different languages and religions that stem back from ancient times. They all kind of have similar core principles. 10 Commandments, Father, Son, forgiveness. I thought I was a little biased with the gender, but parent and child, new expression. But when you find out it really is a father and a son, but maybe it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be when you got there. But you know it's headed for real anyway, because you know what? All things are awesome and powerful. In a place like that, who has all power and all might and all glory. Power be that. And I want to say this is my final message, but I have faith. Just because I'm twisted with my own mentality does not mean I'm not a legitimate person with a sound mind, reasoning, values, and ethical concerns normally in line with everyone else's. You cannot say me I'm a monster just because you don't like my mentality. I'm a little different. Even if I'm extremely different. And my views are different. You cannot tell me you have the right to manhandle me in a hospital like this Not because I say you're a bitch on fucking film on my Facebook social media network, because I'm trying to write books about how I'm the all-powerful wizard, and I'm just powerful with the knowledge, all the science. And you want to read my books, because you know what? The formulas are in the books. The formulas are in the books, and it will blow your fucking mind. Energy physics and matter physics is slightly different. I'm more of the subspace theory. I know anti-space, space, hyperspace, multiverse theory. I've got your genetics information. I've got your warp drive. I've got your anti-gravity. I've got your clean energy. I've got your temporal manipulation, stasis fields, portal technology, wormhole technology, Stargate technology, planet hopper technology, deep shuttle technology, space colony technology to like migrate slowly on generational ships with its own internal gravity systems. You can input worlds if you want, moving across the fucking universe. Mankind's got technology along the log. Pandora's box is the answer, or it's your destruction. And I provide to mankind free of charge, because that was the gift of mankind, not for me to make money on. I want to sell my books, yes, my story. I put a $5 price tag on my story and the Google Bible, because, well, I'm assuming Google's going to sue me for that. I put a price tag on it. It was the first one I got published. I paid $1,400 to get that published when I could have done it for free. If I could figure out the photo, like the book cover editor on the fucking app. That's the reason I'm charging for that, because I'm assuming Google's going to sue me and want some of that money, so I'm going to have somebody to give to them. They say, hey, how much money did you make off that? I'm like, so far, I sold $3. I bought them myself. And I get like a 30% or a 70% royalty on that. I'm not quite sure how it lies out. Same thing with my autobiography. Ebook is $5 on that. It's only available for ebook. It's called Not Theory, Nan Theory. That's a play on words. That's what I am. I am not theory, Nan Theory. Only those of intelligence, logic gates will understand. Do you understand logic? I better understand logic better than you. I had a 3.8 GPA at ITT Tech. I know my shit. I know my science. I had a really low grade point average in school. Passed my test. Didn't do homework. 140 IQ. Diagnosed at 7. Again at 9. Or was it 11? 13 maybe. After I got into an accident at 14, I had my IQ examined again when I was like 16. Yeah, I dropped 5 points. Twice before the accident, 140. After the accident, dropped 5 points. Obviously the accident caused it. I got tested later on and dropped another point. Years later. At Kentucky State Reformatory and LeGands, Kentucky. I was in CPTU 4 different times during my different stays there. I was in a Phoenix program there. Pulled those records from that psychology examination. Pulled all those. There was people come talk to me while I was in CPTU. Doctors from different places. I'm not sure where they were. Nurses or doctors. Students from other universities came to talk to me specifically while I was there. I'm not sure why they were talking to me specifically. Student and crazy people in institutions trying to understand the mind better. I am proud of any contribution that my mind has made to humanity. I would like to know full detail what that contribution was. And I'd like the world to know what that contribution was, if it was significant at all, what they learned from my mind on all those studies, what they said about me, and I want to compare it with what I say about myself. And we'll see who had a better accurate idea of who I am, the system or me. I want to compare notes. Can I have a right to challenge my government? This is my legal form of my filing a grievance, my First Amendment right to grieve my government. I have a complaint. I've been studied. I want to see the results. I'm requesting all the records. I'm requesting the official documentation board to examine these records and examine whether or not I have been treated fairly by the state, because I ascertain that I have not been treated fairly by the state, and I ascertain in my grievance of the state that this is my public record, this is my grievance, this is how I do it, because I can't go to the courthouse. I'm scared of them people, I'm scared of the hospitals. If you read any of my videos, heard my videos, read my books, you understand me very well. If you don't understand me, you only hear this one video, please rewind, research my movie, Legend of the Flying Monkey. It's very long, sorry, profound, sorry, scary, sorry, beautiful, not sorry, tear-jerking, not sorry, funny, not sorry, scary, a little bit sorry, also kind of not sorry, intentional. It's supposed to be an eye-opener, it's supposed to be shocking, it's supposed to be awe-inspiring, it's supposed to be hope-filled, full of trauma, tears, sorrow, and the best thing is, true crime, and it's all verifiable facts, and you know what? It's all out there, and the government has all the records, and this is my grievance of the government. Here's my problem. I present to you. I'm being mistreated by your system, especially in this small little podunk town, middle of nowhereville, Salem, Kentucky. Most of the citizens around here are really nice people. My neighbor, looking for an excuse to sue me. He misunderstood my jokes. I thought he was a joking guy. I maybe came on to him too hard, trying to offend him, so he would leave me the fuck alone. Look, sometimes I don't shower for days at a time so I can stink. I hate the way I smell. It's fucking filthy and disgusting, but it keeps other people away, keeps people backing away from me. Back the fuck off of me. Mom told me if a person goes to prison or jail, if they wipe still over themselves and don't take showers, people will think they stink and will stay away from them. I don't know why she told me this as a little child. Was she trying to prime me for that shit? Why did I have teachers tell me, you're going to end up in prison when you get older? And I had that repeating in my mind. Was that a self-fulfilling prophecy? Did that teacher at that elementary school curse me somehow with her psychological hypnotism? Tell the children that are bad, they're going to end up in prison. And guess what? They will. Curse those little demons. Curse them because they will. They think about that shit. That direction their life takes. You give them that idea early on, and you reinforce it constantly with the punishment. You deserve punishment. You deserve punishment because you're bad. Because you can't learn like everybody else. Because you learn at a different pace. Because you read at a different pace. You're always way the fuck ahead of everybody at the back of the book. We calling you to read, and you're like lost. We think you're fucking stupid. Fucking idiots. Algebra is 7 years old. Not a fucking idiot. 140 IQ. How did they not harness that potential when they found that nugget of fucking golden nugget like there? How can they didn't harness that? I'm pissed off at that, specifically in my government grievance. I want to know why that school, government entity, ignored that fucking talent when they fucking came across that nugget in school. Why did they give us a computer? Why did they not put me in special classes? Why did they not bring a tutor in from the college just down the road in the adjoining county that has the same government as your county? You know that college built a tunnel system for the kids to explore, and the current city government forgot about that shit and they're shutting it down and blocking people off from it? They had fucking crawl holes. You could yell at the people playing tennis. You could go up in the maintenance yard and fucking spook the guys and where they keep the maintenance vehicles in the lot. It's connected to the Cub Scout Museum. It's a place of exploration and self-growth and knowledge. And they figure anybody that's willing enough to, brave enough to take a lantern down there should have a safe place to do it. There's empty rooms down there. One of them has a desk. No chair. You gotta take your flashlights and your candles, your lanterns, your own light source. It's dangerous. If it floods, people could drown. They want people to stay out of that. But they don't want people to be so scared. They're scared to go adventuring. And the fucking city planners put those there on purpose and planted the college on top of it. It's a massive tunnel system. It goes underneath the college, right by the Cub Scout Museum where it used to be. There's a creek that goes right underneath the roadway, goes towards the college, towards the IT building, and just disappears. There's a creek out one side and goes underneath the college on the other side. Yeah, the drainage system runs through there. Yeah, there's a massive fucking tunnel system of exploration for the kids to explore. And the city's blocking it off with chains over the fucking gate, blocking it off saying, you're an adult, but you're not responsible enough to take flashlights. Be careful. There's sidewalks. There's railings. Go spook people out and have fun. Jeer at them and they're playing tennis. They will not know what's going on. They want it to be a spooky fucking secret. I spilled the secret because the city's blocking it off. I was looking forward to going down there tunnel exploring this next time I come out of prison. And I found out it's been blocked off. I was so fucking pissed off when I was trying to explore that place. Bring back bad memories of my childhood. Good memories of my childhood. Good memories of my childhood. Good memories. I was down in that tunnel as a child. I explored it when I was 9. And no, nothing floated down there except for sticks and leaves and sticks and leaves. Maybe some trash. A lot of trash. I want to go down there and rake the trash out. I hope it never gets stopped up. It would cause a tunnel flooding in the town. That's when they know they hit problems. They block that tunnel off. Fills it with trash from all the fucking drain gutters that go in there, and it blocks it up and starts flooding the city. That's when they know they fucked up. And they've done it to themselves because they forgot the face of their fathers, and they forgot their purpose in educating those minds. But I have high hopes for that college, and I adore those city planners for putting that tunnel system under there. That was a magnificent feat of engineering.